What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. It's getting hot in here. All right, hold on. All right, we had to start with one swag, move to the other. All right, cool. We're good. All right, guys, check it out. All right, so I've gotten a lot of questions on females using hormones. That's one thing that's been brought up. We talk about males, we talk about this, we talk about that. We've yet to really get into females doing hormones. And I don't want to sound the least bit sexist in this, but the side effects for women are much more pronounced with virilization and with everything. I also think women need to look at other matters when they're looking at using androgens. Now, personally, I have coached girls who are on drugs. Girls on drugs. I got baking soda. I had to do that. Sorry. Okay, check it out, man. Sorry, I'm corny. Here's the deal. When women do steroids, when women do hormones, they need to look at what their goals are. Now, I actually read a quote. I'm going to quote Layne Norton. I'm going to paraphrase. I'm not going to, give an exact quote because I don't remember what the fuck he said. But Dr. Layne Norton trains a lot of girls, trains a lot of bikini and figure girls, as do I. And Layne put, I believe it was something like, if you're a coach and you need drugs to get a girl ready for bikini, you suck. Again, I'm paraphrasing. I don't know exactly what he said. I'm going to have to agree. Now, women for years, obviously there's a genetic component involved, and women can only put on so much muscle. There's a genetic component involved. Women have been able to get lean naturally and look hot, and that's good. Now, as with all males, some women might wish to increase their muscularity. Now, for a woman like that, you need to realize your goals, and you really need to look at the risks. Now, the reason this was brought to my attention is by one of my clients who had a friend go to a female coach who's obviously on a lot of androgens, and has a lot of noticeable side effects of virilization, which I'm fine with. Look, I'm good with that. I'm good with it. It's fine. I find, look, I'm actually one of the few who, when people are dissing female bodybuilders, I say, that's attractive to a lot of men, and I don't find it that wrong. Different people, different strokes, different folks. People say, I look disgusting. I mean, look at my arm. Who the fuck wants that? This is me. This is what I want. If a female chooses to get on drugs, girls on drugs. I got baking soda. I'm in love with the cocoa. If a woman decides that she wants to take that next step, just know that there are virilization effects. And I'm going to go over a couple of them. I'm going to go over what drugs that are typically considered safe I wouldn't consider 100% safe, but let's go into them. Now, what women can notice is obviously thinning of hair, a deepening of voice. They start, basically it's the first stage of a it's the second stage. First stage is mental, where you just start dressing like one. Second is the introduction of hormones. I believe, I could be wrong, in trans relocation. Transgender, I think it's transgender relocation. I don't know what it's called per se, but essentially what happens is when you start having male hormones introduced into your body, you start becoming a dude. You start growing facial hair. You start getting more body hair. Your voice deepens. Your facial structure does change somewhat in some women, as you've noticed. I don't know if there's data behind that, but let's be real here. We've seen before and after of competing women, and we've seen it. You develop male attributes, which is all good, if that's what you choose to do. I mean, dudes on steroids change too. It's just we're not changing into women, although those who come off cycle do sometimes. The bottom line is that it happens. So the drugs women typically will take are, VAR, Anavar, Winstrol, the Primo, shit like that. Some women, the harder core women, will take your testosterones, your decas, your aromatizing. Now, the thing is that any steroid, anything that elicits an anabolic, an androgenic feedback will have some chance of virilization. So I would be cognizant of that. Keep the dosing low if you choose to do it. And just know that if you start noticing like your clit getting sensitive, and the enlarged clit is another side effect, which I think is a great thing. I mean, guys, all the guys watching this, hopefully some women watch this who are thinking of going over. I just want them to know the good and the bad side. Like when you're looking for the clit, I mean, all y'all who eat pussy, right? Like you're looking for the clit, right? The clit sometimes can be a tricky fucker. You know, I'm 34. I'm good with the clit. You know, I can find the clit. But I mean, when you're like first starting out, like when you've never, you know, when last time you saw pussy was the day you came out. I mean, you're like in there and you're like fucking, how the fuck you're like looking up, you're pulling things out. Imagine if your first time's with a female bodybuilder. You're literally like, here's the clit. Smack that bitch around. I mean, that must be awesome. Or not. I don't know. I've never been with an enlarged clit in my life. Bucket list. So check it out. Isn't it fucked up when I'm sitting in a fucking office alone, laughing at my own jokes, talking to an iPhone 6 Plus? This is not what I went to school for, seriously. So, I think I'm making soda. Okay, enough about clits. So, I mean, you know, if you're a woman and you start noticing those effects, I think it's time to dial it back. But before you even start, you need to realize that you can look like a national level NPC competitor bikini, most likely. I mean, those are genetic elites, a lot of them, but you can look pretty fucking good with diet and training. Thing about women is your metabolisms might suck. So getting that level might require sub 1,000 calorie level diets, and holding it might not be possible. So you might not be able to hold it, but you can look damn good for vacation, gain 5 to 10% and look really fucking good. And honestly, you know what? As a dude, I don't have a preference. You know, I don't mind if a girl's a bit hard, a bit soft, and I know most guys are like this. You know, stage ready guys like, oh, that's too lean. I'm like, that shows hard work. That's a turn on. Hard work is a turn on for a lot of dudes, right? I mean, guys, am I wrong? I like it. And if you guys don't like it, okay. That's why I judge. Just kidding. Just kidding. No. That's the hard work that goes into preparing that body. That's the turn on. Okay. And also the fact they're in shape at their best. That's a turn on. So being in shape is not a turn off, at least for me. Most guys, however, probably because they're complacent and they don't have the work ethic themselves to get to their level, will say that, oh, I don't want a girl that lean. Well, that's because you're fat too. You haven't seen your dick since fucking Nixon was president. Shut the fuck up. So all you ladies who compete and get in shape, I tip my hat to you. All right? So you can get that way. But if you are a female and you want to get muscular, you want to get bigger, and that's your personal goal, it's your body. Fuck what I think. Fuck what Joe down the street thinks. Fuck what this guy over here thinks. It's your body. It's your life. And know that there are a whole lot of freaky, weird dudes, the same ones who email me for dirty underwear, who are going to want to watch you wrestle someone. And there's good money in that. So look, my opinion is if you are a female doing androgens, you don't need it to look fucking great. I sent a video the other day. I said, you don't need to do steroids to get pussy. There's plenty of natural guys getting plenty of pussy out there. For ladies, you don't need steroids to get into shape or to get dick. Well, women get dick whenever they want. Let's be real here. You don't, I mean, dude, if you wait at the club long enough, a 2 becomes a 10 by the end of the night. Enough drinks and all the other girls are taken. Trust me. No, I'm just playing. Ladies, I'm playing. But I mean, seriously, if you can look fucking good without drugs, okay? You don't need them. You just need a good coach and you need willpower and you need work ethic. That's what you need. But if you want to have a muscular, fucking powerful look that only androgens can bring a female, because let's be real, your testosterone level like 70 and that's for like superwoman, you know? It's your prerogative. It's the way that I want to live. Those of you old like me, you remember that Bobby Brown. All right, so just keep that in mind. Ladies, thank you for watching. Men, thank you for watching. Comment down below if you comment rude, more sexist than I am, because this was a little bit sexist if you look at it in some ways. The part about eating pussy was not sexist. That was actually quite nice. I mean, that's a very giving action. So look, if you just show some respect, all right? Females are beautiful. And there's someone out there who finds everyone beautiful. I mean, that ugly girl in high school, she usually gets married. There's somebody for everybody. You know what I mean? So that's the deal. Guys, thanks for watching. Ladies, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends about it. And, of course, buy my shit at TigerFitness.com. And that's not a game.